guys, today I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make these super cute and adorable Hello Kitty pencil toppers that can also be replaced with a pen. Now I made these for a sweet little lady named Madison who turned 6 years old this week, and these will actually be for her party favors at her birthday party. And you can actually make this for yourself or for a friend, and I'll be showing you how to make these from beginning to end, and it's super easy and simple to make. And let's go ahead and get started.
So this is what you'll need to help make this super cute and adorable Hello Kitty pencil topper. We will need tacky glue for the buttons, black acrylic paint for the eyes, yellow acrylic paint for the nose. You will also need a paintbrush. The one that I have is pretty old and it came in a packet. It is Martha Stewart and it is number 32247 is the one that I use. You will also need a waterproof marker with a fine tip. This one is 1.0. I also got this at Hobby Lobby. You will also need a large pair of scissors to help cut out the templates that I will provide you with down below under the description box. You will need a 1.5-inch foam ball for the head. I'll be using this template to help trace out the eyes and the nose, which I'll be tracing out with that skewer that you see. You will also need this hole puncher to help make the buttons, which I also purchased at Hobby Lobby. I'll be using these tweezers to pick out the buttons and help them glue easier. Sharp scissors for any type of small details like the hands. And the pencil that you'll be using or the pen. And with that skewer is what I use to trace the templates instead of a pencil. Now I only use this hot iron specifically for the foam sheets, nothing else. So you will need one as well. You will also need a hot glue gun. Make sure that you have it on the lowest setting possible. And then the foam paper that you will also need is red glitter, white, red, and yellow. Make sure it's 2 millimeters. Okay, so place your ball somewhere safe where it's not going to roll away from you when you're trying to mold the ball with the hot foam. Once it's nice and hot, go ahead and press it down, all the way down, and try to get it as smooth as possible by pulling the ends down. And I just used 2 pieces of cardboard. As you can see, I glued them together, and I cut the circle in the middle using an X-Acto knife. Here I'm just trimming away the excess foam paper, and try to get it as even as you possibly can. As you can see, our foam ball has that line in the middle. Go ahead and use that as your guide to know how far down you have to trim the foam sheet that we just molded. I'm going to go ahead and place mine over it, and just to make sure that it's right in the middle, go ahead and do the exact same thing with the second foam sheet that we just molded. Take a white strip and go ahead and stretch that out and wiggle it around a couple times just to make it nice and thin. We'll be using this to help seal the inseams where the 2 foam sheets are meeting. Here I'm just measuring it. Make sure that you leave a small little gap in the middle, which is where the body will be. So as you can see, I've left a really small gap. And then we're just going to go ahead and glue that down and work our way all the way around. Here I am centering the nose right where that gap is, because where that gap is, it's where the neck will be. So make sure that when you're tracing the nose that you have it very well centered. And I did purchase this template from Etsy. And I also like tracing the eyes with the skewer just because I like how it doesn't leave the markings that a pencil or a marker would leave behind. And make sure that you space out your eyes when you're tracing them out. With some black acrylic paint, we are going to paint the eyes. Take your time, there's no rush. Just make sure that both eyes look even. Now we're just painting the nose. As you can see, it's all about where your fingers are being rested. Just make sure that it's nice and comfortable. Also, when you're holding the brush, that will help you create a really nice and clean nose and eyes. Also, just take your time when you're painting the nose. I've taken a yellow piece of foam paper that is 1x3, and I'm just using my fingernails to tuck in those ends. That will help us create the base for our Hello Kitty pencil topper. Here you want to make sure that the yellow edge as well as the red edge meet with each other and they're nice and even. Here I'm just wrapping it around to make sure that it does overlap right at that red tip again. And just add one small dot of glue and remove the excess. As you can see, it overlaps right on the tip of the red again. See? So that's what you're looking for. So here I'm adding glue to the bottom portion of her dress. Make sure that you add a very nice and thin strip of glue, as if you do add too much, it will run through. Just go ahead and press it down. And as you can see, it's nice and straight and even. So here I'm just going to go ahead and trim it. And trim to your desired length. Here's the hands that I have cut out using the really small yellow scissors. And I'm just going to go ahead and trim them down. Since Hello Kitty has really tiny hands. Add just one tiny dot of glue. And make sure that they're both nice and even. Now I'm taking the sleeves and I'm folding it in half. And I'll be adding a very small amount of glue. And just make sure that you press it down and you hold it down for a couple seconds. Here I have cut out a small piece of red foam paper in the shape of an oval. I am folding it hot dog style, and I'm placing my thumb and my index finger right in the center and adding a very small amount of glue. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one tip and fold it back. I will do the same. Grab the tip and fold it back. And we will have something like this. Then I will grab my glittery red foam paper and wrap it around the middle. And that will help us create the really cute red bow for her. Just add a small amount of glue and press it down. And just hold it until it cools down. Carefully draw her whiskers. Here we're going to go ahead and add the head to the body, so push that pencil down so that we don't accidentally glue it to her head. And now glue that gap right where that base is. Trim the X's. With a very small amount of glue, go ahead and glue the ears. And now we'll be gluing down her bow. Just hold it down. I purchased this hole puncher at Hobby Lobby. With a small piece of white foam paper, go ahead and punch out 2 buttons for her dress. And with the help of some tweezers, go ahead and glue that with some tacky glue.
Now, wasn't that easy and so simple to make? So this is the finished product. I did go ahead and add the clear baggie just because they are going to be handed out as party favors at Madison's birthday party. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, or if you want me to make more of these cute little pencil topper videos. Now, I also know how to make Elsa, Belle, Snow White. So please go ahead and let me know down below any type of princess that you want me to make or any type of character. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye!